a military shock, and an intelligence humiliation that rocked Tel Aviv. While the United States was counting down the final minutes before giving the green light for an attack, a strange Chinese weapon had quietly made its way into Iran, without appearing in any intelligence report, not even in satellite imagery. It was not a missile, nor a heavy bomber, but something far more dangerous. An advanced radar eye designed specifically to expose American stealth aircraft. The F-35 was no longer a ghost in the sky. It became a bright signature, detected even before entering Iranian airspace. The air corridors drawn by the Pentagon collapsed, and Trump's operation, once described as a rapid strike, was suddenly viewed by military experts as an openly suicidal mission. So what is the story behind this mysterious Chinese weapon that disrupted the US attack before it even began? And why did Beijing send it to Iran in the final hours? Many secrets and hidden details are revealed in this episode. Stay with us. An armored giant on wheels, weighing over 25 tons, nearly 12 meters long and 4 meters high. Its appearance in Iran was not a minor technical development, but a military earthquake that shattered the foundations of the American strike from the ground up. The Chinese YLC-8B radar is a long-range surveillance system mounted on a multi-axle 8x8 tactical vehicle, capable of operating under the harshest environmental conditions. Once deployed, its massive radar array unfolds into a full curved configuration, providing true 360-degree coverage with no blind zones. At the same time, the system remains highly mobile and capable of concealment within minutes, making it difficult to target and granting it exceptional flexibility in deployment and relocation. This beast is operated by a minimal crew of just 3 personnel: a station commander, a systems engineer, and an operator. Yet what lies inside this compact platform is precisely what triggered real concern in Washington. The YLC-8B integrates approximately 512 active electronically scanned array, transmit-receive modules, each operating independently, granting the radar rapid instantaneous scanning capability, high-precision tracking of moving targets, advanced resistance to electronic jamming, exceptional flexibility in focusing energy on single or multiple targets simultaneously. This complex network of modules forms the radar's true core, enabling it to detect and track targets with stealth-level radar cross-sections. But none of these features compare to what truly makes the YLC-8B a nightmare for American aircraft: its frequency band. While most Russian and American radars rely on high-frequency X-band and S-band, the YLC-8B operates in the low-frequency L-band, 1 to 2 GHz, the band that exploits fundamental weaknesses in stealth designs such as the F-35 and F-22. Here, sharp angles and radar-absorbent coatings offer little protection. L-band waves penetrate the aircraft's structure entirely, revealing it as a clear, stable return on the radar screen. The system does more than detect. It performs continuous circular scanning with a detection range reaching 580 kilometers under optimal conditions, and is classified among so-called counter-stealth radars, systems that not only detect stealth targets, but fix them and feed targeting data directly into air defense networks to initiate engagement. All of this reduced the silent strike Washington once relied on to nothing more than a theoretical illusion. Low-frequency waves are not deceived. They interact with the aircraft's full structure, exposing it like a conventional, non-stealth target. When signals confirming the operation of this radar inside Iran were detected, panic spread through U.S. operations rooms. Its presence was confirmed through thermal reconnaissance imagery, and satellites were retasked to monitor its surroundings. But by then, it was already too late. Initial simulations showed that F-35 aircraft would be detected before entering Iranian airspace, and more dangerously, that radar data was already feeding air defense systems primed for launch. As a result of this radical shift in Iran's surveillance capabilities, the airstrike plan was temporarily suspended. Scheduled reconnaissance flights near Iranian borders were cancelled, and a series of urgent meetings began to completely redraw the strike scenario to match the new realities on the ground and in the sky. The dark side of the Chinese shield. Despite the attention its appearance generated, the YLC-8B, like any weapon, has another side rarely mentioned in headlines. Contrary to popular belief, low-frequency radars such as L-band and UHF, despite their ability to detect stealth aircraft, lack the precision required to guide weapons directly to a target. They can see a stealth aircraft as a general presence, but often fail to generate precise coordinates sufficient to guide a surface-to-air missile. To achieve that level of precision, they require support from higher-frequency tracking radars, dedicated fire control systems, or, at minimum, a fully integrated air defense network exchanging data in real time. There is also the problem of natural clutter. Low-frequency radars detect nearly everything: clouds, humidity, atmospheric layers, ground and sea reflections, creating large volumes of false targets and making it harder for operators to isolate the real aircraft, especially in heavily jammed electronic warfare environments. Additionally, the lower the frequency, the longer the wavelength, and the lower the positional accuracy. The YLC-8B may detect a target at great distance, but locking it down with weapon-grade precision requires a complete supporting chain. Tactically, the radar is not without risk. It is massive, emits a strong electromagnetic signature, and once activated, becomes an electronic beacon easily detected by reconnaissance assets, making it an ideal target for anti-radiation missiles, electronic warfare aircraft, or long-range precision strikes. Although described as mobile, deploying and operating the system requires significant time and effort, raising the antenna, stabilizing generators, managing cooling, and calibrating command and control links. All of this makes rapid battlefield maneuver far slower than many assume. Finally, even if a stealth aircraft is detected, that does not make it easy prey. In some scenarios, detection remains an early warning, not a firing solution, unless the detection chain is completed with highly precise tracking systems. For this reason, the YLC-8B does not win wars on its own, but it becomes a lethal weapon when integrated into a complete combat network. Now the question for you, dear viewer. In your opinion, can this new Chinese weapon shoot down the F-35 over Iran, or is the United States still hiding undisclosed weapons yet to be revealed? Tell us what you think in the comments.